Okay, I'm looking there. I'm live. That's kind of crazy. Welcome to the club, me too. Is that in reference to my title? I've never been live before. This is new to me. I've made lots of mistakes. This one is just the most recent. Okay. It's not quite 8 o'clock yet. But I wasn't sure how this was going to go. Like if I needed to do anything to get it set up. So I kind of did it a few minutes early. But I'll start actually chatting at 8, which is in 1 minute. I'm live. It's crazy. I don't know what I'm doing. Katie. Hi. I know. Surprised to see me live. I was not intending to. There's a story. I have 30 minutes. So I thought it would be fun to try out. I mentioned it to my husband, and he's like, why not? Go for it. Hello. This is kind of crazy. It feels surreal knowing that people can hear me like as I'm talking, but like I can't hear you. I don't know. Go Jen. It's kind of fun to see all your names. Oftentimes when I see the comments, it's just like user such and such number and letters and stuff. And so I don't always know who exactly the comment is coming from. So it's kind of fun to see your names. It's exciting. Oh, hey, my alarm's going off. That means it's 8. All right. So most important thing, I think, got to get it out of the way. What am I drinking tonight? It is coffee. It is decaf. It brings us to life. It does bring you to life, but in a weird way, because you're still not physically in front of me. I also have to remember to not stare at myself and to stare at my little camera. That's hard to do. I have a hard enough time doing it when I'm doing a video, let alone now when it's live and I'm on my computer instead of my phone. So it's weird. Bucks County, Pennsylvania. All right. So I'm drinking decaf coffee. It's nothing exciting. I think it's like a Dunkin' Donuts brand. It's actually not really good. So I mix it with hot chocolate because I really like my coffee to be very sweet. And I added some almond milk to make it like creamy. I prefer oat milk. I don't know. Oh, coffee in the morning. Yeah, but also coffee anytime. It's decaf and I don't know. I was like addicted to caffeine. I mean, addicted is kind of a strong word. But I used to manage a coffee shop and I drank a lot of caffeine. So I went cold turkey for like a year and a half. I had no coffee. And then we went to a friend of ours' house and it was like a holiday and he made coffee. And I was like, I'll have one. And it was so smooth and it was just like the best coffee I've ever had. And I drank 2 cups and it was a very bad choice. Debating a binge trip to Greenwood. Is Greenwood the one on the west side? I like that one. No. Greenwood's the one that's south, right? Greenwood bins. Have you been to the bins? The bins are fun. All right. Should I talk about what I did? Okay. First of all, I'm doing a live because I didn't do a video today because I got off the rails, which happens often. I had an appointment early this morning and I was going to do my video and it just got I don't know, I was just focused on the appointment. And then I got to doing school with my kids, and then it was lunchtime. And I was like, oh, I had a chunk of time I was going to do some work this afternoon. I got all my listings done, and my daughters all went to violin lessons and stuff. And I realized that they were doing kind of a little different route because of drop-offs and pickups and stuff. And my daughter and I switched phones so she could have maps, because apparently she doesn't have it on her phone. I don't know. And so I didn't have my phone to do my video in the afternoon. And by the time she got home, I had to go to gymnastics and da. So I was like, maybe I'll go live at 8 instead of uploading a video. And my husband was like, go for it. So here I am. I'm going to read through. I don't know how to do this. So it's fun to look at all these chats, but I don't know. I don't know. If you have questions, feel free to ask them any kind. Hey, kiddo, you need to get back in bed, please.
Mom, can you pause your video?
I cannot. I'm actually live right now. So you're going to have to go back to bed. I'll be in a bit. So this is what I did that I think is wrong. I'm not sure. I sold this coat. I wasn't going to get it out of this bag, but I guess I'm now. I committed. It's coming out. I just had a haul video with a ton of coats, and this was one of them. And I knew I was going to mess them up. You got to get back in bed, kiddo. Okay, can you ask me without using anyone's names? No? Okay. Well, then you can wait until I'm finished. I'll come in and talk to you. I know, I'm sorry. I also, when I scheduled this at 8 o'clock, thought that my husband and my teenagers were going to be home and could deal with that, but they're not back yet. So they'll be back at 8:30. Yeah, kiddo?
I cannot say anyone's names.
No, you cannot say anyone's names.
Okay.
Safety first.
So,
Huh? Okay.
she wanted one of those like fake phones that I've made.
Oh, okay. One of your
like
friends.
A fake computer, and I already made her a fake phone.
Okay.
And I have 2 more things that I can either make another phone or a computer.
And you don't know which one to make?
No.
Oh.
And it's hard to decide over
Yeah.
a friend and me.
Oh.
But I already have a phone and a computer.
Well, then maybe make one for your friend. That might be nice. Okay. Thanks, kiddo. All right. Sorry about that. Always an interruption. All right. So this is the coat I sold. It is pretty vintage, I would say. The lining looks like this. I mean, that's pretty cool. It says clean by fur method. Do not brush, press, or steam. And then it doesn't say anything on the other side. And then on this side, it says Olympia Fashions, made in the USA, clean by fur coat method, do not brush, press, or steam. So my initial thought was that this was real fur. And then when I did a Google search, because I wasn't sure of the print, the animal print, it was snow leopard. And then I did a quick Google search, and it's illegal to sell snow leopard. So I was like, I hope it's fake. And I did some more Googling, and turns out that, yeah, it's fake. So it has to do with like, I mean, you really can tell if you know what you're doing. I just don't know what I'm doing, especially when it comes to fur coats. Like you can tell that these are like put into a backing, and then all the tips are blunt of the fur. That's what Google told me, how to make it, make sure it's real or fake. So all the tips are blunt. If they were not blunt, it would be real fur. So anyway, I thought I researched it really, really well, because I've made mistakes before where I wasn't researching well and I missed something kind of important, like a brand name or, something small that made something that was like kind of good, really, really good. And I only got the like kind of good price. So I thought I researched really, really well, and it sold. I listed it for $50. The sell-through rate was really low, like 20. Actually, I have it right here. No, I don't. I didn't write it down. It was like 22%. And so anyway, I ended up I listed it for $50, which was about the average sale price. And since the sell-through rate was low, I was like, I just want to, it's huge. I don't want to like hold on to it for forever. So I listed it 2 days ago, and then last night it sold. It had offers on Depop and offers on Poshmark for 35, and I just countered at 40 because that's what my 20% off would have been. And I just, life's difficult. How cute. Sorry, that was a response, I'm assuming, to my daughter. Difficult decisions one has to make when you're 9. Yeah, anyway, so I went ahead and countered at 40, and then someone on Depop bought it for $40. And I was like, great. That was like what I wanted to sell it for, and it sold pretty fast. And so great. Well, then I printed all my labels and was getting ready to, I was planning on shipping, doing the ship with me and stuff. So it'll be a good ship with me tomorrow. Cause I don't know. It was actually a really slow weekend, but now it'll be like 5 days worth of things. So anyway, I looked up Olympia faux fur snow leopard coat, and there was only one sold. It was 100% sell-through rate, and it sold for $90. I was like, seriously, did I mess up? So it's just a little frustrating when I do stuff like that. I mean, I still made like $30 on the coat. I did pay quite a bit for it, which is unusual for me. But hey, I got a sale. Yeah. Katie Walters says, yippee for your sale. And that's literally exactly how I feel. Like, I'm so thankful, but it's so frustrating. Did I miss that completely? Did I mess up the, what's the word? Did I mess up the comps? I don't know. Anyway, it happens. Sometimes things happen, and that's just gotta be okay. Oh, goodness. I'm not really sure what else to talk about. I was gonna package up this thing. I sold this thing that I should never have bought in the first place. And then once I sold it, I was like, that I feel like was a terrible decision, because now I have to package it up to ship it. And I don't know how to ship stuff like this. Also, I was very proud of myself. My space was a hot mess, but I spent a little bit of time in the time that I was going to do the video. When my daughter had my phone, I actually spent my time cleaning up my space, and now I can move back here, and it's great. Hello, Veronica. All right, so this is a gourd. Why did I buy a gourd? I don't know. And I don't know that it's supposed to make that noise. Has anyone sold a gourd? Is it supposed to make that noise? All right, it says Karen 2001 on the bottom. On the top, it said, or on the actual part, it says love was born at Christmas. A star announced his birth. And then it has the like nativity scene. It's really cool. It's an instrument. That's exciting. I didn't know. This lighting is terrible. Seeds. I mean, that makes sense, right? It's a dried fruit. It would have seeds inside of it. Some critical thinking here, Jen, would be good. Let's think this through a minute. Okay. Oh, sorry. That's a terrible noise. So now I have random bits of, hopefully I have like a big chunk. Oh, I do. Look at this. A big chunk of, what's this called? Bubble wrap. I sell 99% clothes. Kind of luck of the draw that I had bubble wrap. Probably left over from something I bought at Christmas time. Actually, I think it was from the box of presents that my mother-in-law sent. So thank you to my mother-in-law, who I don't think watches my videos. That's okay. She doesn't have to. Actually, she might not even know that I do this. All right. Hello. I've never sold one before, but I've painted. Okay, it is supposed to sound like that. I think that would be this. Like feels almost like it's engraved or embossed, or like you can feel the lines on it. Calling. Oh, London calling. London. That's fun. Good to have a live. Kind regards. 1 a.m. Why are you up at 1 a.m.? We'll work hard. Thank you. That was very kind. I am asleep at 1 a.m. I need a lot of sleep for some reason. Anyway, I was just thinking I would package this up so I don't have to worry about it tomorrow. I got a random recycled box. It's kind of heavy, the box. And then I'm just gonna kind of try and suspend it. It should have enough space on all four sides, which is good. It's gonna be a terrible sound too. Sorry. I have lots of recycled packaging material, and I think most of it is from Christmas. All the random packages. And my dad and my stepmom live far away, and my in-laws live far away. My other set of in-laws live far away, and they all send gifts. And so we have lots of packaging materials. All right. So I probably should tell you what this sold for. I don't know what it sold for. I don't know. Okay. I wonder if I switch over. Does that mess it up? I have no idea. I don't know what I'm doing. Let's see. Gourd. Oh, that's not going to tell me what it sold for, because I haven't inputted that. I haven't input that information. I did buy it at a Goodwill. I know that. How much did I spend on it? $2. Oh, I know. I bought it. Maureen, it is a party animal. 1 a.m. Whew. Oh, that's great. Lisa says, "Hi Jen, love to see you live. No worries about the coat sale. Yeah, God knows what it should sell for. Congratulations on your sale, Lisa in California. It is a lot earlier than 8 p.m. in California." I want to press this in, but also not too hard. I think maybe I put too much on the bottom. This is why I don't sell stuff like this. So I remember buying this now. It was over the summer. I need to make it like a little nest in here. A gourd nest. Over the summer, I volunteer at a camp for a couple weeks, or for a few days. And it was like the break in between the camp, and I needed to get out of camp. And so I ran into town and ran a couple errands and ran into a Goodwill and found this and decided that apparently that was a necessary purchase. I don't know. I'm going to be so stressed about this thing. I don't know how fragile they are. All right. It is still daylight. Oh, yeah, in California. It is so dark here so early. Actually, I came out of gymnastics tonight at 6:30 and I saw the sunset and I was like, 6:30 feels a little more reasonable than like 5. Okay, Jen, do you have a buy me a coffee? I don't, or Venmo to share. I'd like to send you a little something. That's so kind. Thank you. I don't. I thought about setting one up at one point and then I didn't. And I don't know why. Okay, I'm a little concerned. Wait a minute. That's my daughter. She doesn't have a garage door opener. My brain is very flibberty. I get distracted real easy. I just heard a car, and I was afraid my garage door was going to go up, and it would be ridiculously loud. But my daughter does not have a garage door opener in her car, so that was where my train of thought went. I'm just trying to find another piece of this wrapping. I think I'm done. All right. Yeah, I have occasionally thought, oh, maybe I should set up a buy me a coffee or something, but I just haven't. I don't know. Maybe I should. I do have Venmo, but that feels like, I don't know, is that crazy? To feel uncomfortable giving that out? I guess there's a lot of my information on the internet. I'll be honest with you, that's one thing that scares me a bit. And has scared me from the beginning. And that's one of the reasons I, don't say my kids' names and just like protection, safety for them especially, but for our whole family. Okay, I did it. It's in there. This took me a while to figure out, but it says organic gummies. I don't know what I'm doing. Is it flipped for you? I'm on the other side than I normally am. This whole live thing is interesting to me. I think that I need to have it a little more planned out. I was thinking that I wanted to talk about the coat. I was going to do this. I think I had I was going to tell you what I was drinking, but I already did that. That took like 30 seconds. So that's no fun. I do have a little bag from Goodwill. Do you want to see what I got? Hello from Omaha. Nope, normal layout. Okay, cool. So it just looks weird for me for some reason. All right. Yes, you want to see it. All right, I'm gonna tape up. Finish taping. Ooh. I commented on Gretchen's video earlier today because somebody said they didn't. I think she asked about silent tape because she's really good about warning for the tape noise. It used to bother me a lot, and now I've kind of gotten used to it. But I love the silent tape. It's not as sticky as. It's a very weird little noise I just made. It's not as super sticky as the regular tape, but I feel like it sticks just fine. And I don't have the adhesive problems that I have with my poly mailers sticking on my boxes. My boxes don't stick very well. I think maybe if I had done this more in front of the camera, maybe it would have been more interesting. All right, what's in the bag? Let's get it. Hold on. I'm coming right back. Pretty well. It has another. This one I don't think is quite as interesting. This was just some basic bread and butter stuff. But I don't know. I think I found some good things. I went out with my sister on Friday night. She and I went to a Goodwill, and then we went and got Mexican food and sat and chatted, and it was lovely. I got this. Oh, see, it's backwards for me. That's so strange. Okay, I'm just gonna try and look at the light. This is Torrid. It's just a Torrid. Here, oh my word, seriously. There we go. Just a Torrid cardigan with a rainbow stripe. In the past, I love Torrid for one thing. I like it personally. I think this shirt is Torrid. Okay, I'm not gonna do that. That was just weird. That one I bought full price off a new rack. It's $6. And then they had a little okay. So my Goodwill in my town is the most northern one that's in the Indianapolis area. There's like a grouping of Indianapolis Goodwills, and they're so high priced, and they don't have like color tag sales anymore. Occasionally, I'll get like 10% off. I think you almost always get 10% off, but I don't know. But this one was like just north of that, and so it was in a different grouping or something. So they actually had like a 70, or it was a $1.50 for these purple tags. So I found quite a few. Actually, my sister found this one, and I thought she was going to buy it for herself. But this is just a made in Italy. Oh, seriously, it's backwards. My Goodwill still has bags. Yeah, Indiana is not so eco-conscious. It's sad, really. So this is 100% linen made in Italy. Pretty like bread and butter for me. It clearly needs some love because it's super wrinkled. I don't steam all my stuff. I probably should. This also came off the new rack. The clearance stuff was $1.50. Sorry, I just get so distracted so easily. This is also Torrid, but it's like completely see-through lace top. I did not see any pulls in it. Watch me find something later. And it's a 4. And my experience has been like 4s and 5s sell pretty quickly, generally. And yeah, this one was new. It was off a new rack that came out. Man, it scared me to death because she like came out of that, like pushed the cart out of those doors. It was like, boom. Whew. Yeah, $6. Okay. Y'all are so sweet. Okay. Bice. That's certainly not how you say that. Oh, so with that lace thing, I'll definitely use like witchy goth. I don't know. Whimsy goth. Yeah. Torrid extra, like the 4s and 5s sell really fast. This, I think I was hoping is kind of cottage core. I don't know. It's also a plus size. It's like a 24. Probably add fairy just because it has, okay, let me see if I can get it in the center. Butterflies. Little butterflies on there. All right. I thought it was kind of cute. That was on the clearance rack. This I looked up when I got home and I was like, that may have been a bad choice. But this was $6 off the new rack, and it's Aria. Anything that I've found of Ariat has sold really fast. So, but it's been a while, so that might not be the case. So I apparently felt like I needed to balance out all my coat purchases from last week with a whole ton of linen. But this was another linen top. Linen floral tends to sell really fast for me. This one is just JM collection, but it's also, it's my collection. My last name starts with M. Actually, you can probably find my name pretty easily. I'm pretty sure that one was $1.50. This is also Jones, New York linen, and this one, oh my word. And yeah, so this one's just a button up. No, it's not. It's a pop over with a roll tab sleeve. 100% linen. I have decided that unless it's a really good brand, that I'm only going to do 100% linen this spring and summer going forward. Because I just find that the linen blend does not sell as well. And then this one, here's the, I don't think I ever showed, oh my word. So uncomfortable. Yeah, okay. I'll have to figure out how to do this. Yeah, so it just had $1.50 tags on them. This is Elena Baldy. And I think I've sold this specific brand. That was all sorts of not right. Okay. I'll get there. There we go. Yeah, so that's made in Italy, 100% linen. This one is like a, I don't know if it's a tunic or a dress. It does have pockets. I'm not tall enough. I'm actually kind of tall, but I'm 5'8". If you care, you probably don't care about. Oh, darn it. I think I looked things over. I did notice like the pockets were kind of coming apart at the seams, but then as I did that, I was like, oh, look here. That's a bummer. But it's an extra large, and sometimes I can wear an extra large, just depending. So I don't know. I feel like that might be a weird, like the pockets are like right here. I'll try it on. And maybe just bend that seam. All right. I went to the bins today. 2 pair of Lucky Brand flats and 1 pair of Tory Burch. Ooh, Tory Burch is fun. All right. These, I don't know. I may have made a bad decision on this. Yellow tags were half off. And so this was $2.15. Yes. And then these are just like board shorts, then swim trunks, but they're Abercrombie. And it seems like lately Abercrombie's been selling really fast, consistently. So that was it. It was hard. I don't know. I love to thrift just for fun. I mean, that's how I started reselling, was because I really liked thrifting, and this was a good way to do it and not just become a hoarder. I'm guessing if you're a reseller that maybe you have a similar experience to that, but I don't know. I feel like I hear that a lot from other people. But I find it really difficult now to just thrift for fun. And so, like, I was in the Goodwill with my sister, and I went in going, I am not gonna like shop for me, or I'm not gonna shop for work. Like, I'm just gonna enjoy the time with my sister. And I still found a bunch of stuff. I was trying really hard. I was like not doing the thing. I was just kind of pulling things out. And I did look a little bit more through that in the clearance section. And then I hit those new racks. So, all right. Okay. I think it is 8:29, and that's my bedtime. I cannot stay up until 1. That would be really tough, but thank you so much for hanging out with me. This was an interesting experience. I want to say it was fun, but honestly, I feel a little stressed. I feel like that was a little stressful. Oh, and I hear my people pulling in the driveway. Perfect timing. Okay, now I got to figure out how to keep this so other people can watch it if they want later. Would they want to watch later? I'm not really sure. All right. Hit the like button. Oh, such a good idea. Thank you so much. I always forget about that kind of stuff. Please hit the like button. Thank you. All right. Bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. End stream, and you will no longer be live. Okay, end.